Hello Capricorn, it's time for your weekly checkup reading. So the idea of this reading is for all of you who has Ascendant Sun, Moon, Venus in Capricorn to see what is going on in the next week, which is November 11th to November 17th. I will look into your three aspects of what is going to happen in the next week, which is your general, spiritual, your love life, and your career. So, no more talking, now let's get into your reading. I will first look into your general spiritual of the next week, which is I have from here is the Goddess Power Oracle card, and this is the Goddess of the week for you. Yuki Honor, Stillness. And to be more details, there are three cards that are following, which is two of swords, two of chalices or two of cups, and knave of chalices. I will read to you what Yuki Anna wants to tell you to be prepared for the next week. Yuki Anna is the Japanese goddess about winter. This is the Japanese goddess of winter. She is telling you to, when you are frozen, it's the ego that is refusing to accept life on life's terms, potentially causing you fear and depression. A particular situation or person may be causing you to see yourself as a victim. The goddess Yuki Anna reminds you that this is but a temporary moment in the millions of moments of your life. The task she has for you is to answer one question. Will you trust the great goddess in the universe to be your active partner in co-creating? If so, slow down and let all your troubles go, and you will see the miracles life has to offer you. So it seems like you have been in a situation that is not in your favor, and but you're stuck in there. I mean, it's stillness. You don't know where to go next, you don't know what to do, you don't know how to get out of it. And two of swords and two of cups appeared right here. Really talks about something that you love, you like, but when you are in the real things, maybe this is about the relationship, maybe this is about your job that you used to love so much and your expectation is way too high. Maybe when you are really doing it, or you are really like in a relationship, you realize that it's not like as your expectation, and but there is just hopeless moments, and you cannot feel any clings, any chemistry, any connection at all with that situation. And knave of chalices is try to approach again and again in the situation to see that you try everything to hype up the situation, but it seems like it doesn't go anywhere. Well, that is your vibe for the next week. It's somehow confused, it's somehow consideration, like argument, conflict within yourself about a situation. We will move on to your love life to see that what is going on with your love life for next week, Capricorn. I have for you right here is the love oracle cards, which is past life relationship. You have known each other before. And to add up the details, I have for you right here is five of spirals, which is five of wands, the lovers, and five of stones. Wow. There are two scenarios right here, because sometimes the lovers really talking about a three, a cycle, a three-wheel situation, a third wheel situation. Maybe there are three scenarios right here, but I will talk about my highest percentage of scenarios that I can feel is you are in a relationship. Right now you are in a relationship with someone, but the fire has gone. They are not the same person as you know before. They have changed, or you just realize something very bad from them and you don't feel like any kind of passion, any kind of butterfly in the stomach, any kind of feelings for them anymore. You don't hate them, but you are more about disappointing. So there have been constant conflicts, arguments, feeling left out, feeling disappointment, in this relationship, but maybe it's a karmic one, so you don't know the way to get out of this. So, and you also don't have any kind of like, you're not ready to leave this person yet. Maybe you have been in a relationship for too long, and then there's someone happen, someone appears in your life, someone new, that in the first very moment when you are in the state of five of stones, and when you meet this new guy, you really feel like that this is the one for you, this is the destined for you. And that is why before Yuki Anna says to you that be careful what you wish for, because maybe this is just a temporary fling when you're in a bad situation of a bad relationship. So it doesn't mean that this guy is everything you want, but because you're in a bad place, everything with you is the sky upon. That's what I'm going to say. Be careful in the decision not to be the third wheel, not to be cheating on the other person. Just if you want to get out of the previous relationship, just have the courage, have the guts to break up with him first. Try to solve everything, try to communicate everything clearly. No more fighting, no more discussion, but just like telling what you really want, how you really feel. Get out of it and you can do whatever you want. But I have to warn you, this is sometimes are just a temporary fling, because you have to let your time to slowly gaining back up the feeling of being in love. You cannot rush into another relationship right away when you just get out of the bad one, because you may act upon, you cannot, like, you haven't learned any lessons yet, you still act like the same, and maybe the same mistakes, the same lessons are will come back to you in this new relationship. So just be careful of that and don't make yourself into the victim. When a relationship is broken down, there are both of you to blame. There is nothing like the other, all the other person's fault. It is your fault also. But just try to do the right thing. Never, never, ever gonna make the wrong decision. You know it's wrong, so just don't do it. Okay, be careful about your love life, Capricorn. Now about your work life. For the Isis Oracle right here, I have for you is the Serpent of Fire, Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood. Wow, it's really like in the workplace, no matter whoever you work with, you really have their full support. No matter what is your boss or your colleagues, your co-workers, you have their full support. And to add up the details I have for you right here is Six of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Hermit. So you have everyone's support to just get going on the plan that all your teams has been planning for so long. Maybe a project, if you're still in school, it somehow is a presentation group project that is like both, all of your team members have put so much blood, sweat, and tears into it, into like gaining the victory, because you know Capricorn is a very hard working person and they always want to strive for the best. So but it seems like you have nothing to worry, you have nothing to be stressful about, because you have every kind of human resources support for you. You have everything on plan, you have every task already, and like you're so like confident because you have everything prepared on the line for you. So be confident in your workplace, try to cooperate with each other, try to remain clear communication, and be careful not to spending overly budget, uh, or just like letting yourself go too much. Just try to stay awake, wake up your rational mind, logical decisions, and you will be fine in a workplace if you keep on continue doing your best performance. Well, next week is gonna be a lot of conflict in your love life, but also a very victorious gaining in your work life, and you can feel the support from your team, and you can feel the strong bond, the strong connections between the team members. So this is all I got for you, Capricorn, and I will do this reading every week, so please subscribe to my channel to not miss the next week reading. I also do a lot of pick a card readings every day, every new video. And if you have some feedback or support or any recommendation for my next video, please feel free to put it in the comment section. And but for now, I will see you in the next reading. Bye bye.